Hey there guys, I am SonicGhost and welcome back to some more Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. Last time we beat the boss of the Temple of Time, got ourselves the final golden bug, and got ourselves a new wallet upgrade. As well as we learned that Renato is finding out a way to restore Ilia's memory. And he gave us a letter here to give to Telma, so let's go ahead and give her that letter from Renato. Oh, well, if it isn't from Renato, the shaman. All his writing, and he doesn't bother to mention a thing about little old me. Honey, that is what I call rude. Well, there's no accounting for the foolishness of a man. At least I understand Ilia's situation now. Of course I can lend a hand to that adorable little girl. What else do I know? The first one to bring Ilia to the shop was the doctor. Maybe he knows something. But he's a crusty old bat, that's for sure. Oh, got it, honey. You go ahead and take this to him. This magic little paper will get that coggler talking. I don't know if I said that right, but hey, she gives you the invoice. This is pretty much the bill that, he never went ahead and paid on the bar. So, that's gonna be a nice rude awakening for him. It'd sure be nice if she started remembering things soon. Huh, Link? Yes, it would be. So let's go ahead and take this friendly piece of paper over to that doctor and see how he freaks out. Because one thing's for sure, if you haven't paid off a bill and then someone randomly walks in and hands it to you, you're gonna be freaking out a bit. You'll be upset, angry, and you'll kind of be fearful. Because you know you don't have the money to pay it off at the moment they've just walked in. Oh man, so many people in this one alleyway. It's ridiculous. I've never seen so many soldiers and people in that one alleyway at once. It's ridiculous. Alright, but the doctor's place is right over in here. So let's go ahead and give him his little invoice and let's see how he reacts. I just can't wait to see his reaction. Can't get over that. What's that? Just as I wondered who it might be, it seems it's the admirable young lad who is willing to help the Zora boy for nary a single penny. Rupee. Single penny. You don't have pennies in Hyrule. Just what is it you want, lad? A physical? You've some money, don't you? You've some money. Really? Terrible grammar there. By the way, that girl Ilia didn't mention anything about me, did she? Why do you want to know? Oh well, let's just give you your bill. Oh, look, I can't pay this off right now. I can see Telma's hired you as some sort of heavy to strong-arm me, but she'll have to wait. Look, lad, if I'd be able to sell the wooden statue that young lady had, I wouldn't be able to get that money. But see, I accidentally spilled medicine all over the little carving, which made it stink awfully. I put it outside to dry, but then, well, it was stolen. What goes around stealing people's stuff like that? What a world. You always have to be on your guard, huh? Look, Mr. Heavy, at any rate, neither the money nor the carving is here, so I can't repay you. Now, to work, to work. Ah, you cheap. You gotta pay off that bill. You can't just leave it sitting. But, you actually want to go ahead and transform into a wolf over here, and push this box over a little bit. And now you see this green ooze on the floor, emitting this scent. So let's go ahead and get ourselves the new scent, the medicine scent. And that's a really big close-up of Link's face, if I haven't noticed, if I haven't said anything about that by now. And, ooh, so many pots. Spin attack it. The guy doesn't even notice or care, really. But before jumping down, not only are there more pots up here, but there's also this treasure chest, which I do believe contains a 20. Yes, I am right. And as you see, our ascent leads us down, but I want to check over here first, because I thought there was something in that little alleyway. Apparently there isn't. And now time to freak out the people in Castletown. You gotta love it. And this is required for you too, so it's not just me just messing around, no. You actually have to be a wolf in this segment. It's just so much fun to torture these people. I can be evil at times when I want to. Don't judge me. But the scent actually leads us back down here to Telma's bar. And would you know it, it's the cat. You're looking for the wooden statue that Ilia had, aren't you, dear? think it's a coincidence that I happen to know it got stolen from the doctor's place, no? Yes, I admit it, I took it. But then I was attacked by some sort of skeletal dog beast who took it from me. I don't know why those beasts were after her statue. I thought it likely that she was in a dangerous spot, though. Those friends lurk just outside the southern gate. Unfortunately, they only come out at night. And another thing, they always move around in a pack. You won't get that statue back unless you give them all a thrashing. That statue sounds like a key to getting Ilia's memory back. You must get it back. So, now with that all said, we have to wait until it's nighttime to actually do anything else. And since we can't turn it into nighttime on our own without running around for like 15 minutes, I'm gonna go ahead and actually do something else while we wait. So right out here is where we would have to fight those skeletal dogs and get that statue back. But since it's daytime, we won't be able to do that until quite some time. But what I want to do is I actually want to go ahead and talk to this Goron over here, because he's actually able to help us clear the way of these rocks. Hey, you are that human, yes? The other Gorons told me about you, brother. Just take a look at these rocks. Amazing. Was there a landslide or something? What are you doing here anyway, brother? Are you trying to pass through here? If I drank some hot spring water, it might give me the strength to break through a big rock fall like this. Hey, brother, if you find some hot spring water, you should come see me again. So with that, he gives us a hint on what we need to do. So if you want to get this way cleared, warp back over to Kakariko Village and get yourself some hot spring water. Because you need to go ahead and give this guy some hot spring water before doing anything else. This is optional and this doesn't really count towards 100%. But since we don't really have anything else better to do until it becomes nighttime, and since of the fact that even though it doesn't count towards 100%, I do want to do it just to put it towards like a 100% feel. Let's just go ahead and get this out of the way now. This pathway I barely ever use, so it's more just for something to feel like the world's more complete. But I'm just going ahead and showing this off anyways, just because I can. Alright, so you want to get your opponent all ready to go, and we need to have an empty bottle for this, so let's see, what can I get rid of? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the fairy. I want to keep the blue chew jelly. And at the same time, I'll be able to find a fairy again, no problem. I just go back in a previous dungeon and get one there if I really don't know where to find another fairy. But if you talk to this Goron here, I think he'll allow you to launch yep, there you go. He allows you to launch I don't know why I keep on saying allowing like this, but he'll go ahead and launch you up to the very top of the hotel here, which is where you get your hot spring water. And that's a nice little close-up of Link's backside. Jeez, game, I wasn't expecting you to do that. Okay, so this is where the hot spring water is, so let's go ahead, scoop it up, and we're ready to go. But the problem with the hot spring water is, it doesn't last forever. It will cool down after a few minutes, so you need to hurry up and get this spring water over to that Goron right away, which is why I got Epona where she is. And for this little side quest, I do believe it is required for you to actually have that bridge that connects over to the other side of Hyrule Castle from the Elden province over here. I think it's required for you to have that all fixed, because you need to take that bridge into Hyrule Castle. Otherwise, you're not going to make it over there. So to go ahead and save us some time, I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward this part, so I'll see you guys when we get over to where that Goron is. Alright, we made it back, and it's pretty much almost nighttime too, so that's even better. So let's go ahead and talk to him. Drank some hot spring water, might be able to get the strength to break this boulder. Bring it, show me again. I think you're supposed to lock onto him and hand him the hot spring water. Crap! I gotta do that all over again. That's the one thing I don't like about that part. You need to go ahead and do it in a special way. I never remember how you're supposed to give him the hot spring water. I don't know if you have to actually pour it on him, and I don't know if you actually have to go ahead and just hand it to him. I never know. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut back to actually when I give him the hot spring water. Wait a minute, I forgot this guy actually sells you hot spring water. Well, that makes things easier. I don't have to go all the way back to Kakariko. And I think this actually might be the hot spring water we actually needed for the Goron. It might not be you have to get the one hot spring water from Kakariko. I think you actually have to get it from him. But if that's the case, then that's extremely picky. See, I never remember how to fully do this part of the side quest because I usually never do this. I've only done this, I think, once. And that's because I never use this pathway. It's just pretty useless to me, so I completely forgot how you're actually supposed to do this all. Yeah, that's the hot spring water you need. Well, that's very picky. This is the same hot spring water I got from Kakariko, pretty much. It's just now store-bought instead of scooped up from the actual hot spring. So, let's go ahead and give him the hot spring water. He's still very picky about this. He doesn't want hot spring water from Kakariko, but he wants it from Hyrule Castle. It's ridiculous. Yes, Goron power, go! I love that line. Going to get work on this, and it's going to take him a little while, he says. Pretty much, from what I read online, people said this takes about a day for him to get that done, so the next time it turns daytime, that shouldn't really be that big of a deal. He should be done working on that. But I completely forgot that you have to go back into Hyrule Castle, and that's the that's the hot spring water you actually need for him. It's very, very picky. That's ridiculous. Now, while we wait for it to pretty much turn completely nighttime, I'm gonna go ahead and just do something here for fun. I mean, this is just something that's gonna pass the time a little bit for us. This is not required at all. It's only for rupees. I'm just showing it off because we have to wait a little bit for it to be night. And while we're here, why not, right? So you have to climb all the way around the top of the castle here and whatnot, and that will pretty much get you right over to where a treasure chest of 50 rupees is, I believe. And what the... Wait, what was that? Did I just see a big camera glitch? It won't do it to me again now. No, it won't. I think what you're supposed to do here, yeah, you're supposed to grab onto it like this, climb around. Well, I'm not wasting my time with that, it's just for rupees. Since now it's fully night, I won't have to worry about it. So, you go ahead, climb on the bottom of that, you stand up, you climb on that rope, and you'll eventually make your way down over here, which is where you get your treasure chest of 50 rupees. Or, actually, it might be up there where you get treasure chest of 50 rupees as well. I'm not 100% certain on that, but hey, I just want to show you at least do that stuff. I'm not going to do it because it's a big waste of time, and we already have enough rupees as it is. We only need 300 now for the last required thing in the game, and I have at least 300. So, I don't really have to worry about my rupee count as much. So these guys, pretty easy to destroy. I just recommend using your spin attack on them. That'll pretty much kill most of them. And there you go. All gone. And there's our there's a little wooden statue. It's about ready to call it stone statue. I think the game's expecting you to get this as a wolf because only showing Link's feet there kind of look kind of bizarre to me, but yeah, there you go. Now next time we actually come into this area, we will see that this big old rockway is destroyed. So that's all taken care of now. Seriously, that was so picky. I don't want hot spring water from Kakariko, no, I want a store-bought from Hyrule Castle Town. I mean, come on, spring water is spring water. It's the same thing. It was hot spring water when I made it over to him. The game's just very picky about what kind of water it wants. See, I was prepared, ready to go, grab some more here, but no, the game said, I want this hot spring water from this location, not from Hyrule. I want from Hyrule Castle and not from Kakariko. If that's not a picky Goron, I don't know what he is. It's ridiculous. But now that we got that stone statue, we want to actually show it to Ilia, so let's go ahead and get that out, and let's show it to her and see if this brings back any memories. What is this? I remember something. I was confined somewhere, yes, and I was saved by whoever was confined with me. And when that person set me free, they gave me this statue. Yes, I remember that much, but that means that person is still in trouble. Oh, what is wrong with me? I can't remember where that place was. I remember! I thought I had seen that before somewhere. That belonged to the tribe that protected the Hylian royal family long ago. They worked in secret, so they lived in a lonely, forgotten place. But I heard that tribe dwindled in the prolonged wars. If you want to find that hidden village, look for a path leading to the Lainua province on the far side of the Bridge of Elden. I can still never say that right. But a rock slide blocked the way to the village long ago, so you can't get there anymore. What? Oh, I do not mean to worry you, little human. Problems like these are no problems to Gorons. You have to slam the door, buddy. Our patriarch, Darbus, will be waiting for you up ahead. Look at your map to see where. I will try to find the path beyond the Bridge of Elden that leads to the Lainua province. She still looks very worried. So, she at least remembers now that that person that saved her is in trouble still. So, that's a nice little touch there for her being that worried. But we want to go ahead and save her then before, if that's the case, if she's that worried. But let's go ahead and check our map really quick. As you can see, right up here, that's where it's located on the map. So we just go a little bit up on the Bridge of Elden and we'll be right there. But I'm going to go ahead and take care of that in the next episode, guys. So let me equip something on my extra item slot because it feels empty without anything there. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and get ready to warp over to the Bridge of Elden. And next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, we'll head into this new area marked on our map and see what's in this hidden village. And hopefully restore Ilia's memory with whoever's there. I'll see you guys next time.